Hello team, welcome back to one trading plan videos. So till now we talked about the way I see market structure, the way I read flow, which is the recent structure, nothing fancy, and how I use a risk entry versus confirmation entry. The three videos are in a playlist called Trading Plan in my channel. If you haven't watched already, you should before watching the one I'm going to post now, because it all comes together, okay? So what I want to talk about today, I say that I would have left this point for the last of my trading plan. Instead, yesterday I saw price action like so clean on EURUSD, so clean that I want to talk about today, because I literally learned like from my own analysis, and I want to share with you, because you know, when you try to explain something to somebody, it's when you really make it yours. So I say that these 3 points is basically my whole trading plan. If you think about like hourly sponsorship, M15 confirmation, M5 direction, and one execution. This is the way I trade, okay? And yeah, let's go to have a look to charts and explain you like the basics, okay? What is for me a sponsorship, what is a confirmation, the direction, and the execution, okay? Well, first of all, this is the loss I took yesterday, okay? I wanted, I think, well, we talk about this later. I show you why I fucked up and where I fucked up. But okay, let's have a look to chart first. Okay, first piece of the puzzle, I say that I want hourly sponsorship, okay? I always look at daily and hourly for some sponsorship. Why I need sponsorship in this case? Because the flow was hourly trend was clearly up. 1 second. Yeah, can you see yesterday? This is the opening of yesterday. So the hourly flow was clearly up. We're going up big time. There was nothing bearish yet. For me to start to look for a counter trend, I mean counter hourly, I need some sponsorship. In my morning analysis, I say that we were like, oh wow, we were like in a weekly bearish rejection block after collecting weekly liquidity, and I mean at this point the candle was still like a big fat green dildo, okay? Now you see the week, but yesterday when the day opened, it was not weak here. So it was a big body. I say like after taking a weekly liquidity into untested resistance, I think we can have like some sort of rejection, okay? So I say like if hourly confirm me so and give me the reasons, I will start to look for shorts. What happened? How can I take this off? Okay, stop. What happened that they raid here, and this was my hourly sponsorship. So what I mean for sponsorship, guys, for me a raid is sponsorship, H1 fair value gap is sponsorship, H1 BMS is sponsorship. Can you see the point? I need hourly to give me like some sign of reversal, or else I don't want to get involved. I already had bearish bias when we were here before Frankfurt open, you know, but then they did that, and wait 1 second. I need to put my time zone. Yes. Then we did that, the hourly rate, and for me was game on. I said in the Telegram channel and in some Discord server, I say like, okay, I got my hourly sponsorship. Okay, so first piece of the puzzle is hourly sponsorship. Counter, avoid without hourly sponsorship. In this case, I exactly had what I wanted, which is hourly sponsorship. Now, in order for me to proceed to looking for a trade, I need M15 confirmation, okay? Then I need M5 for direction and M1 for execution. So what is M15 confirmation? a simple F15 BMS. So we were here. Fuck. We were here. They rated Asia high. I was waiting, and then I said like, okay, let's look what happened. Okay, first I took the short here when M15 was still not BMS down, so I went against my own trading plan, and that's why I paid the price, and I fucked up. So just for you to know, I took the short here, BMS, M15 was still not BMS, and look what happened. So I take the short, it was just an M5, M1 raid, BMS, and I wanted them to go into this fair value gap and to this untested support. Instead, what they did, they went down. I was happy. I said like, okay, this is a banger. The curve, everything was up. Instead, they rebounded from this untested support, take me, and then went down. So I took the trade before the actual M50 BMS happened. So this is where I fucked up. This is where M15 BMS, I should have waited here for a fresh setup instead of taking mine. I jumped the gun, paid the price, that's it. I learned the lesson. You know, I'm gonna make thousands more mistakes like this in my trading career if I want to keep going for so long. But yeah, anyway, just to explain you. Now, let's go back to our chart. Okay, so I needed M15 confirmation to take the trade. What happens here? The BMS on M15, okay? So, to my eyes, we got H1 raid, M15 BMS, flow is changing. Now I'm allowed to look for shorts, okay? So let's have a look to M1. Oh, let me take this off. Okay. Let's have a look to M1. What do you see here? Yeah, we see kind of equal high, like a low resistance liquidity run. What they do here? So as I said, they went into this untested support, bring the price up, and then what they do? They do a fresh M5 raid, which for me is what I need as direction. Okay, you're gonna say Francesco, you say that you use M5 for direction, and here M5 is up, you know, kind of up, the BMS up here, okay? Well, this is not an M5 directional up. To my eyes, this is down, because if you remember about the other video of structure, so here M5 BMS is up, M5 structure is up. Somebody here sold enough to disregard the guys that bought here. So to my eyes, this is very structured now. This is just a swing high. They take liquidity. They don't manage to BMS up this swing high, which is the strong one, and they instantly reject. Also, I know you can say, this is not a BMS. This is an M5 raid. Why there is no raid tool? Okay, now should come. Yes. Okay, you're gonna say like, this is an M5 raid. Yeah, this is an M5 raid. Most likely the BMS on M3 or M1. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, just on M1. Okay. When you see this type of move, they take liquidity. M5 raid here. This is an M5 raid. Look how strong is this move down. Bam. They break. Let me clean a little bit. They break 1 support, 2 support, 3 support, and they make sure to close below all of them. This was the call to go short, in my opinion. Where is your trade? Yeah, technically this is your trade, okay? Origin, take from the origin, from the swing low to the swing high, they took liquidity. Set your tool, and let's see what happens. What was my main target? My main target was still this one because I love the support with the fair value gap on top. You know, guys, I love when there is a fair value gap. I know the euro is so efficient that they're gonna go here. Then I don't know what happened from here. You know, technically this is a valid support. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. For example, no. When we touched here and we went up and I short here, you can say like, Francesco, why you short here when they touch a valid support? Yeah, first of all, I fucked up, okay? Second, I thought that this support was kind of mitigated now, and the fact that the price was going down again and BMS here, I said like, fuck, maybe we keep going down. This support is not tested. Instead, if you look properly, this is not fully mitigated, just like a little bit. So what they did, they went down, fully mitigated now, and took my liquidity, took me as liquidity, and then went down again. So what's the goal now after that this support gave up? The next support level. So if you short here, what you're gonna aim here? 2.5, 3R, I don't care. Everybody does whatever they want, you know. I will aim this untested support and get out of it. So this trade was valid, was a beauty. And so this is the M5 direction that I need here. M15 BMS here. So we confirmed that F15 is bearish. M5 direction is still down to my eyes until they close above this one. Then they do an M5, M1. And let's see. And this is what I was expecting them to go. Yeah, they go there. There's more reaction. I don't know. Something happened. Yeah. Anyway, this was the trade. 2.5R, clean as my mom floor, and I missed it because I took a loss here too early and I called the day. Because usually, it depends how busy I am. If I take a loss, I don't want to keep trading. And I fucked up, okay? Just learn from my mistakes. So, I hope this is clear enough when I talk about sponsorship hourly, M15 confirmation. Also, look, another way for you to understand why this was like a confirmation, because we were technically in an M15 bearish of the block. So after the BMS M15, this M15 bearish of the block, you could say this one. I just refine here because it's too big, okay? So M5 raid in a fresh M15 order block, it's where the money is where the magic happens, okay? One I saw another stupid clean opportunity in London close. Let's have a look together. Let's clean a little bit. So look at this. They keep dumping. And check this out. Basically, all M15 support level gets taken like butter. This goes, but like nothing. You know, like price. You see where? I mean, the trade I was taking here, it was a little bit. How do you say? Like risky, because you're still okay, you are in full premium, you see distribution, you see M15 BMS, but still the flow was not so bearish yet. Yes, for my eyes it was bearish, but then you start to see this type of price action and you know who's bossing, you know. Okay, this is a news, but look how look, this support doesn't even exist, you know. You see who's bossing. Look again, bam, they completely they did like a small reaction and then bam again. So here you know who's moving the market, you know. It's bears in control, bearish price action, called the algo, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but this is bearish price action. So I see another amazing clean opportunity here. So again, let's clean a little bit. We coming from this little support that, to my eyes, this is a valid support, because look at this. Even if we are talking about day trading here, so this is like a Asia range, no? Yeah, kind of. So it's like 17 hours. Somebody here bought enough to break this range, and they did it in a fashion way, you know, like 30 pips, fair value gap, no retrace, no efficiency in the move. So I expect when price come back here some sort of reaction. Again, bears are in control. It's bearish price action. But if I'm in a short, I want to be out here. I want to be out here, you know, like, you know, because when you wanna see support with so much push higher and the imbalance above, I don't want to get involved. If I'm in a short, I'm gonna get out, or at least I'm gonna trim, you know, like take partial if I have bearish bias all the way down. I don't know about you. I'm a day trader. I'm happy with 2-3R, and that's it. Anyway, this was a valid support, okay? And you see that, you see what I say, like, okay, now M15 is clearly down. And then I need M5 for direction. So look at here, M5 raid never got tested here, you see? This M5 raid never got tested. Same goes here. So here again, M5 is still down. Can you see here, there is not even one swing high broken. So what they do here, they generate liquidity, make a M5 swing high, kind of clean, equalize. This is London close, okay? Then they instantly dump. Again, they do the same thing as above. Look, one support goes, two support goes, three support goes, four support goes. I mean, like 4 swing low. I don't know if you look at price action the same way I do, but to my eyes, this is bearish, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're coming with M15 down, M5 raid, M5 direction is down. They not managed to break any swing high of M5. M5 raid, M1 is down, and then you see this beautiful origin that is never been tested, okay? And it's London close, which is always like the cleanest price action of the day, probably. So you can say like, but this raid is super small, it's just 1 pip raid. Yeah, just 1 pip, you want to play safe, take some couple pips above, you know? But look at this, you get an entry here, price keep going down with the flow, everything is bearish. Where you gonna close this thing? Well, the next untested support with the fair value gap again. This is the way I trade. You don't need to trade like me. For me, we get here, probably, I'm well out, you see? 3R, even considering the extra space for possible, you know, like pullback, or else it was for like 4-5R. So again, another beautiful M5, M1, in line with the flow. If you executed, it was a 3R here. So it was a 3R here, 3R here, 6R offered in the, yesterday. For my trading plan, okay? Not everybody trade the same. Maybe your rules are different, but this is what I do every end of the day when I look at the charts. I go back in time, I start to look what I missed, what I fucked up, put notes down on my personal Discord. I have a channel with missed trades. I note them down, and then in the end of the week, I'm gonna review them and study just to keep my memory fresh. So again, there was a beautiful trade here, something like this, a 3R, and then another 3R here. That's enough for me today, guys. I hope you understand my trading plan a little bit better. What does it mean sponsorship, H1 raid, why I wait for M15 confirmation, M5 to give me direction, and M1 for execution. I barely take M1 raid BMS. I always wait for M5 raid and M1 BMS usually when it's in line. But yeah, next videos we're gonna talk about other things, probably this one, which should be pretty easy. I hope this helps, and we talk soon, guys.